Hello my loves, welcome back to Carly's Closet, and today's video is another haul. And this time it's not a Shein haul, it's not an Amazon haul, it is a thrift haul. I have been doing so much thrifting lately and been finding so many amazing things. It is literally my favorite hobby, or one of my favorite hobbies. I don't know, it kind of ties up with taking photos and modeling and stuff, but it is definitely one of my favorite hobbies, and I usually go thrifting every single weekend, and I like to travel out of town to find, you know, cool thrift shops that I've never been to before. So anyways, that's what I've been doing, and collecting a bunch of things, and then collected it to show you guys here. So make sure you stay tuned to see all the things that I've got. Okay guys, I'm gonna be starting off with showing you the clothing items that I have been collecting. One of them being this vintage shirt. This is super cute and unique, and I love the buttons here and how it has these stripes going down. I can't wear stripes that are horizontally across because that widens you. I don't know if you know that, but now you do know that, and I'm already super wide up top, so stripes that are going down are a-okay for me. These do have shoulder pads, but I hate shoulder pads. I always cut them out. Shoulder pads don't look good on me because I already have shoulders. So this is a cute top, and it actually fits me fairly well. And this shirt also is another one I collected. It is a button down, like paisley printed blouse. Now this is actually, it's out of the norm of something that I would usually wear, just because it is more like dressed down. It definitely has more of that dressed down appearance. However, if you style it correctly, and if you style it like according to your personal style, you can definitely dress it up. And so that's probably what I will do, and I'll probably wear it with like a tutu skirt or just like a satin skirt, something to really dress it up, and then maybe like a corset on the waist. That's the only way that I will wear it, just because otherwise it's kind of giving more like masculine, you know, and that's totally not me, but definitely very feminine, and a very pretty indigo blue color. It does have this little tie attached to it, which ties around the neck. The print of these vintage blouses, it's just so beautiful to me. It's so beautiful, and they just don't make tops like this anymore. All these vintage tops, honestly, I rarely find one that actually fits me perfectly. It's very rare that I come across a top that fits me correctly, but it is what it is. As long as you know, wear it correctly and still kind of balance out your outfit, then it's okay to wear things that are a little bit big or oversized, just as long as it's not too small. That I can't deal with, but if it's a little big, I can pretty much find ways to make it work. It is this peachy button-down blouse with this cute ruffled collar, and also again with the tie around the neck. Love the color. It's very summery and super feminine with the ruffled sleeve, so couldn't pass it up. Also, this is kind of just random, but I put it in with my clothes pile, but I found these two pillowcases and couldn't leave the store without them. Like, literally, I couldn't leave the store without them, okay? Even though I know I have way too many pillows and pillowcases. I'm not kidding you, I have an overflow. I have way too many. But I mean, come on, this print, this is my whole bedroom. And the blue tied in with it, the ruffles, the florals, like I couldn't leave this at the store because it just matches my bedroom aesthetic so beautifully. So I got two of them, right? This is, I think this is Ann Taylor. No, just kidding. It's not Ann Taylor. But it definitely is giving me the limited / Ann Taylor kind of, you know, look. And it actually fits me pretty well. And I thought it was just too cute that I could still dress it up, pair it with something blue on the bottom, or pair it with something green on the bottom, and have fun with it. yeah, it's just really comfy, and I can always use more cardigans in my collection. This dress, hello, it's definitely something more bridal, more formal, and I'm all about that life. I thought it was just so pretty with the sequins up top. I honestly have not tried it on. It is a size 6, so I'm sure it'll be a little too big for me, but I'm doing a vintage booth in the next few months, and for the next few months I'm gonna be basically selling a booth locally of basically vintage clothes that are in my closet upstairs that I just have until I sell them. And so anyways, I think that I'll probably end up adding this into the booth so that somebody else can buy it and enjoy it. It's just a gorgeous formal white gown, and I mean, unless it fits me perfectly, then I'm pretty sure I'll just end up selling it. But it's just adorable, and you know what, it does have a little, it has a couple flaws on the bottom, but that's just what you're bound to have when you have something that's really old, and especially something long that drags on the ground. But I mean, somebody who's talented and skillful in the area of cleaning dresses and like sewing them up and like kind of just refurbishing them, they will love this dress. They will love this dress. Almost done with the clothing pieces here. I found this top. It is White House Black Market, so it's not vintage, but it is super cute, roughly red. I mean, you can never have too many red dresses or red tops in your closet, and it is extra small, so it does fit me. And it actually is, it's a fabric, it's a cotton material, so that means that it's gonna still be very comfortable while also super cute. This is basically just a black lace dress that you layer on top of an outfit. That's exactly what I get them for. They're just something fun to play with when you are somebody like me who likes to layer your outfits and give it something extra, you know? You could even wear it over like an actual slip dress. I'm not sure if there was something attached to it before, but that's what I almost ordered one of these actually on SHEIN, and I ended up not. So then I found it thrifting, and I was like, oh, well, this is perfect. So yep, just this sexy lace layered cover. Okay. Oh, and then also another mesh layered piece is this top here, and it is very big. Very, very big. I actually might end up selling this one in Carly's Closet. Again, my vintage booth, it's gonna be named Carly's Closet. I'm really excited for it, but I actually might end up adding this in there because, I mean, it's definitely something that I think someone of a bigger size than me could really enjoy. You know, when it's just too big, I don't mind a little big, but when it's just too big, I just can't really do that much with it, you know? So this is definitely gonna work for someone who is bigger than me. This is also another vintage blouse. Obviously another very big one, and one that also has shoulder pads. So if I were to keep this for myself, I would absolutely be cutting out the shoulder pads. Let me give you a close-up of this print because it is just a beautiful, beautiful print. It has some gold like sheen to it. It's like a shimmery gold lines, and then it has some, what is this, like it looks like fruits, like plants and fruits of the print of it. So it's just a gorgeous color. Definitely, oh, sorry, sorry, oh my gosh, I stepped on her. I'm sorry. I mean, she doesn't seem too bothered, so it must have not been very hard. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I believe that I'll probably end up selling this in Carly's Closet vintage booth, but I love these kind of blouses. It was a very good thrift weekend. I am just saying. I don't think I ever find as many bags and purses as I have for this past weekend. Oh, let me show you. Okay. Starting off with this gorgeous beaded bag. I mean, look at her. She is so cute. Her colors are just so stunning, and I've been so into the beaded look lately. Now, I mean, these bags are just meant to be like kind of a, you know, going out one day kind of event to use them. But that's okay because this one is actually big enough to fit my phone and lipstick and keys. So that's all I need because I keep the big bag in my car. So cute. I thought she was just adorable. I can't wait to wear her out, right? Okay, next up were the bags. Ah! Gorgeous, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at her. She is so beautiful. Another gorgeous bag that will fit my phone, my lipstick, and my keys. And she was bought at an antique shop. She was on sale, so had to scoop her up. Definitely good for a 1920s party like I just attended the other night. Okay, a little bit bigger here, which we love. Another beaded bag. How lucky did I get to find all of these sequin beaded super dressy bags, and they're like all different colors. Like, how lucky was I to find all this stuff? Now this one is actually great because I could literally fit everything that's in my current purse in this bag, and I just absolutely love that. But it is ooh, excuse me. The only thing is that these bags are more fragile and definitely more delicate because of the sequins and the beads and stuff, so they can easily like pop off. So that's why I really only like carry these out for a special night out, or if I'm going somewhere like to a party. It's not something that it's like an everyday bag just because it is so, you know, delicate. But I just thought she was so beautiful, and I couldn't believe that I only found this bag for like, I don't know, $5-6. Okay, next up we have this gorgeous stunner. Just a simple black beaded clutch for a sexy date night out. That'll keep your lipstick, that'll keep your phone in there. You won't even need your cash or your cards because, honey, you're on a date, you shouldn't be paying anyways, am I right? Am I right? So this is just a perfect sexy date night, evening night out kind of clutch, and I actually do honestly have quite a few of these, but hello, it wasn't gonna stay at the store, come on. It needs to be in my closet, so it is. Okay, I was so very excited when I saw this one because it was at a thrift store that has really affordable prices, and every time I find gems there, I freak out because like they already charge so low for their things on the shelf, and it's gold to me when you find things like this. And so here is another evening bag, and I love the fact that she has a strap on her. I'm somebody who definitely prefers to wear straps when it comes to bags because it elongates me, and I technically, like, I'm not supposed to wear shoulder bags. So if I do have a shorter shoulder bag, then I just carry it in my hand, you know? Yes, it's that serious. There's a whole science to it. So I love the fact that she has a strap, but look at her detail. She's black and gold. And again, with that whole sexy evening, you know, night out, 1920s inspired aesthetic, like that's what she's giving. And definitely still, well, she doesn't really open that wide, so to be honest, I really don't think I could fit my cell phone in there, but definitely could fit, you know, some cash, cards, some lipstick, maybe my keys, and that's all I really need when I'm with my man anyways. Okay guys, the bags, they keep rolling out. I'm telling you, I got so lucky finding all these bags this past weekend alone. Like, all these bags were from this weekend. Actually, I think the silver one I found the weekend before, but still, like, it's very rare that I find bags and clutches and stuff that I come home with. And so I got really lucky. So here's another clutch, and she's not fabric. She is that, you know, metal kind of clutch. And I love that she has the little strap. She's very dressy. Love her rhinestone detail here and the little rhinestone diamond on top. I just think this is so lovely and gold and beautiful for, you know, a black dress, or even a white dress I think would look so beautiful. So I was very proud to find this one as well. And this is a gorgeous sequin multicolor little baggie. And I went to a vintage trunk sale this past weekend, and actually that's the one I'm gonna be doing my vintage closet at. And a girl, this really cute girl, she had this in her little booth, and I saw this and I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. And I walked away from it, okay, and then, you know, moments later I went back and I was like, how much is this bag? Because I really can't stop thinking about it, and she's so pretty and just so unique. So her closet was definitely giving very the 2000s, like Y2K. That was kind of her whole aesthetic, and there were some really cute pieces in there, and it was just the bag that struck me. So look at all her detail. I think it is so unique, and I love the fact that it has, you know, the strappy on it. And I think I would pair this with a pink dress, just to kind of accentuate the pinks that are in this bag, right? Just so beautiful. I can't wait to wear all of these bags. Moving on to scarves, which are, for me, head scarves, okay? So I actually picked up this scarf. I went to a vintage shop and got this one, and it happened to be BOGO. And so, of course, I found another one in the shop that I had to have. So I ended up getting these two for a great deal. And these are like gauzy material scarves. And I wear all my scarves on my head, obviously. Sometimes I do wear them on my neck. Sometimes I do wear them around my waist. But the default is around my head. And so gauzy material scarves are the best materials to wear around your head because they don't slip and slide off. Silky scarves, I have some, they're gorgeous, but they just not practical because they do slide off my hair. But this is just so beautiful and has like that purple lavendery color in it. This one has a beautiful lavender color in it as well. They actually pair really well together. This is from an antique shop, and it does have more of that silky material, but I couldn't pass it up. I couldn't pass it up, okay? I make it work. I make it work. Even if it doesn't stay on my head, I make it work. But I love prints. I love funky, unique prints because these things are so fun. Like, I can take my simple black dresses and wear this over my head, and then instantly my whole look is very magazine editorial-esque. So that is just like, it's mwah, chef's kiss to me. So this print is, I don't know if it's Italian or Spanish or I don't know. But the print on it is, when I first saw it, I thought it was like an Italian Colosseum. No, like some statues, and it just reminded me of Italia, which I will be visiting again in the springtime, and it's just beautiful. So I think I'll probably end up bringing this with me on my trip so I can wear it. It's giving me Italian vibes, and again, I like to wear these on my head and make them super fashionable. So I found this furry fuzzy scarf. I have a couple of these now in my collection, and finally found a white one. I just think that they're so cute and so chic, and they can be paired with just about any era, like whatever era you're into. They can be used if you style them, you know, in a cute, fun, girly way. Kind of random find was this feather boa, and I'll be honest, I usually hate boas. I really do usually hate boas because they're so messy and they're always falling, you know, all the feathers are falling all over the place. But it's just a gorgeous color, and I mean, I don't know, I just wanted it, okay? I love blue, anything that's blue, and these are fun for costumes, or like, you know, when you're going out for a night and you need to be super extra. Who knows if I'll ever wear it. Maybe I'll end up selling it in my vintage booth. We'll see. But if my cat gets a hold of this it will be destroyed. I know that for sure. So I've actually been hiding it from her in my bags while waiting to film this haul because she will absolutely tear and eat this thing up. Hats, 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 hats. These are the hats. So I think this one actually was in my last haul. So I didn't find it this weekend. This was a few weekends ago, but I have been wearing her a lot recently, and I love the veil. It's like a half headband, half hat kind of thing with the veil going over the eyes, and I just think it's so cute and so like sexy, mysterious. So I've been wearing her a lot recently, and I found more hats. So okay, so this is also another half hat that I found with the tulle ribbon like kind of going down the back. And she has some lace detail up on the top. Haven't worn her yet, so I'll have to see how like where I want to place her, like if I want to place her on the side of my head, on the top of my head, more towards the front, whatever. But it was just too pretty and too vintage to pass up, you know what I'm saying? And also this one, very, very similar, except it just has the sequin top here. But the tulle in the back, anything with tulle, anything with beading, anything with sequin, anything with satin, like I'm all about that life. So again, another half hat that I had to have. And what is so crazy is that a couple weeks ago, this hat was gifted to me, and apparently they had a pair of two. And so I went back to that same thrift store. They still had it. I ended up buying this one too, because I figured I will keep one and I will sell one for Carly's vintage closet booth. So I now have two of the same hats, but I definitely want to have one for myself because it is just such a cute hat, and it's big and it fits, and I love the volume up here. It is just such a fun hat. So can't wait for somebody else to enjoy this just like me. All right, showing you some house accessories here is this little trinket box. Of course, it is all of my coquette aesthetics, so couldn't leave it in the store. I mean, how cute and fun. And then this gorgeous swan, which is in perfect condition, so fragile, and you can put whatever you want in here, really. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I love swans. It's giving very ethereal, and I saw it and was like, oh, she doesn't have any chips. She's in perfect condition. I definitely want her. I will find something to do with her. Like I'll find something to put her in. So again, at the antique shop, at the trunk sale that I went to, I found this gorgeous little heart, vintage heart that I figured I could either put on my doorknob or I would just hang it up on my wall, which I probably will just hang it up on my wall. And this clear vase for obviously some small flowers. Don't know, kind of random, but it was cute. This is everything to me because it is all my colors, all my aesthetic, the lace, the florals. You get it by now, you get it. Like this is what my bedroom looks like. And of course, couldn't leave it at the vintage shop that I went to. It does have a little flaw right here. It's chipped, which I actually did not realize when I bought it. I didn't realize it until like 2 days ago. But that's okay because these things usually don't come in the most perfect condition. You know, they carry a little character in them, so that's okay. But just look at that stunning photo. Just look at her. Even this would be perfect in my bathroom, and honestly I might find somewhere that I could hang her in there. It's just so pretty. So anyways, and now that is the end of this haul of the stuff that I'm gonna show you. I have oh my god, this lamp. Wait, I have to show you this lamp. I have to show you this lamp because it is so cute. I did just find this one in the haul also. These two things, okay, wait. I found this lamp and she needed some work, and so that's exactly what we did. She had some marker on her and she had some sticky stuff, so ended up trying to clean her as best as possible. But this lampshade was just so pretty. I could not leave it. I couldn't leave it. It's so cute. It's so small. It's so cozy. It's so gorgeous and feminine and like all of those amazing adjectives. So I just had to have it, right? I just had to have it. Like this is just one of the cutest lamps I've ever seen. I need to dust off the lampshade, but you know, you kind of have to be careful just because of all the beads that are on it and the fringe, you know, the beads hanging off of it. So it needs to be dusted, but if I can find a good way to get all that dust off from her just sitting in the thrift shop, I absolutely will. But I just love this so much. Are you kidding me? Like, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. This is, I don't know what it is, but it is gorgeous. And it is Italian made. And so anything, of course, that is Italian or made in Italia usually finds its way home to me. So I found this actually at my local Goodwill, and I knew I wasn't gonna let anybody else buy this. Like, this is just such a beautiful piece. It's such a beautiful piece. And I mean, I guess you could use it with some fake flowers. I don't know. You could use it as a vase. I don't really know what it's actually made for, but I will utilize it in some kind of way. Okay guys, that is the end of this haul, finally. If you enjoy videos like this, definitely let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and let me know if you like videos like this, and recommend me future videos or hauls that you would like to see. Until the next video, I will talk to you guys soon. Love you.